Hey guys, and welcome to another one of these Draft to Glory episodes. So welcome to the second episode of this new series. Before we start, I want to say a massive thank you for the support you showed on the first episode, and if you do want to see more of this series, to smash a like on the video. So can we go for 1,000 likes on this episode for another episode of the career mode later on today? So after last episode, I opened the packs, got Thiago and I think Carlos Bacca as my best players, and got contracts and of course the normal stuff, and we've somehow got just over 15,000 coins. So this year, or in this draft, I want to get to at least the semi-finals again. If I don't, I'm probably going to be out of coins. So let's go ahead, enter with the 15,000 coins, and let's see as we get as our captains or our formations. So we've gone ahead, got 4-3-3, which a lot of you guys tend to use, and I think that's the best one, the only one really, because I like to have 4 defenders. So we'll go ahead with the 4-3-3 false 9. So obviously that all he has a centre forward. It's not too bad, but still we get Lionel Messi as the first player, and of course, as it's not the same formation as last episode, he gets a 10km if we can get the other links, so that is good. Now moving on to the centre forward, like a Luis Suarez maybe, and yes, there we, oh my god! I've got 2 legends this year on the draft. I've got Shearer and George Weah now. That's basically equal to how many I've got all year. But the question is, who do I go for? Like I've got to go George Weah. The pace, the shooting as well is nearly as good as Shearer. That is probably the best selection I've ever had. Probably one of the best on YouTube as well. Aguero, Hero Lewandowski, normal Luis Suarez, Shearer and George Weah as well. Like, does it get any better than that? So we'll go ahead, I think, with George Weah, because I think I've used Shearer before, so I want to go ahead with George Weah, and he'll be our centre forward in this team. But what a start. So let's go on to the left winger now, and we got ourselves, oh my god, 96 Ronaldo. What is going on? This is an amazing start. Right, can he get any better? So we're now going to go on to the first of the centre midfielders, and we get ourselves Thiago, could maybe fit in. We could go Premier League and go with Schweinsteiger, or we could go Matinho and play him off of Ronaldo, of course. But I don't really want to go into Liga 1. The problem is, I think I'll go Thiago. So there we go. He's probably the best one to go for. And of course, he gets a link with the legend as well. So we'll see what we get now. Now moving on to the CDM, we've got ourselves Ramirez, who's a great player. One of my favourite CDMs on the game. I think I want to play it safe though and go Kachawiak and maybe go off a Liga kind of team. So where do I go here? So I'm thinking between Kachawiak and Ramirez, and do I go Premier League? Do I risk it for that? I think I might have to, because this is so tough. Right, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go Ramirez as the first of the CDMs. So there we go. Like, could be a risk, but of course he's an amazing player on this game. And now moving on to the second one, and it's not really working here, so we'll have to go Matinho and play him on the other side. So there we go. So not the best of midfielders, but of course George Weah's got a bit of chemistry there. But I do need some good links, and hopefully a few leagues link up now. So the first one here, and this could work now, guys, because I could play Azpilicueta, or I could play Tremilias and play Ronaldo on full chem. So there we go. I think that's the best option to go with. Now moving on to the first of the centre backs, and we get ourselves nothing really. Nothing that really fits in, so we'll go with Clark as a centre back. But I don't really want to be making a hybrid like I did last episode, or 2, or like I want to go just 1 league in today's episode. We'll go ahead here with, I think, or do we go Ariabas? Obviously a La Liga player. This is so tough. Or do I go Premier League at the back? I'm not sure. I think, what does Mangala get? So he gets a link. I think we'll go Mangala, and hopefully we'll get a few more Premier League defenders. So now onto the right back now. We get ourselves Gasper. We've got Carvajal as well. We've also got Coleman, who could get the link there. But I think I might have to go Carvajal. That could link both Thiago and Messi, so I think that's the best one to go with. But with Coleman, I get ourselves 75, and the same with Carvajal, so we'll go with the Real Madrid right back. The goalkeeper now, and hopefully we can get ourselves a link here as well. We get Courtois, Manuel Neuer as well, but let's see what links up. So I could go Lloris and get, of course, Mangala on full chem. Or do I go Neuer? Or do I even go with Courtois maybe? Right, I'm going to go Lloris, because I haven't used him much in this game. And I think, of course, he gets a strong link with Mangala, so there we go. And, of course, I've got the left back from France as well, so that could come in handy. And now moving on to the first of my substitutes now. We got ourselves Hero check. My God, we're getting some amazing players today. It's just I can't beat the squad because I'm going off 3 leagues right now. So I need to decide what I'm going to do in these, of course, with these subs now. So basically, the attack's looking good. We just haven't got a good enough midfielder, I don't think. So we got ourselves another defender here. And not really anything that links up. So Felipe Luis maybe, we could go with that as a backup. Now the first of the centre-backs perfectly fits in is of course Rafael Varane. And he'll replace obviously Kieran Clark. Gets us up to 91 chem now. And that's a perfect player because of course he gets a link with Lloris, Mangala and of course our left back as well. So it's not too bad right now. Oscar as well, in for Martial, who's just come out as I'm recording this. And he doesn't really fit into the team. But do I go Oscar? And I could maybe, I don't know, I might go Premier League down this side. So I'll put Oscar in there. Does the chemistry get any better? It does. Up to 99. My God, that is amazing. So Oscar is going to play in this first team. Next selection, we've got ourselves Dimitri Payet. So I don't think I'll fit in, but he's probably the best there. Just having a quick look. So Payet is probably the best one. So that's what we're going to go with. Now moving on to the next one now. We got ourselves, again, not really anything that'll help. And I could go Kaita maybe, but I need some La Liga players, don't I? So is there any La Liga players here? There's not really. So I'll go with Cruz maybe if we ever need him. But pretty useless selection there. Gabia Bondahor, but again, there's silvers. I'm never going to use silvers in the first team with Ronaldo, George Weah and Messi as my front three. So now moving on to the next, or our first reserve now. And we've got a few decent players here. The thing is, I'm pretty happy in my defence. I think it's best to go maybe Lucas as a super sub, or do I go maybe Aubameyang as a super sub? I am going to go ahead with Aubameyang, but it could be useful going with Guy maybe if we do get ourselves a Spanish left midfield or a centre midfielder. So I'll go with Aubameyang for now. Now moving on to the next player, we have got ourselves Adriano, who's not really going to link up as well, because I'm happy with my defence, but I think I'll just go with Gael Clichy. There we go. So if I can maybe... Right, this could actually work. So if I put Clichy here, then I swap these two around, and then maybe that could work better. I'm not too sure. Next player now, and again, it's absolute trash. So we'll go with, I guess, a Turbe, but nothing really helps us out there. I just need a centre midfielder. Just give me someone who can play in that centre midfield position. Castro there doesn't really fit in, and there's not really anyone who works. So could we go Carrasco maybe, and then play him there? But it doesn't really work at all. So I think I'm going to play Moutinho off chem. Like, there's no one popping up. So we could go here maybe with Asensio. And that could be the piece we're missing right now. So let's try him out quickly here. That could take us up to 100 chem, but it doesn't again. So I think this is the way we're going to have to play it. So it's a great team, but it's just Moutinho is on 7 chem, which is not really the best. But apart from that, everyone is on 9 or 10 chem, or Messi's on 7 as well. So that's not a bad team. I'm actually really happy with that, and hopefully it plays better than last episode's team. So now we can get ourselves either, I think, Ronaldo up to 8 chem, or do I go with Messi and get him up to, of course, 8 chem? Who's more important, you think? So that'll put obviously Messi up to 8 chem, but I think I want Ronaldo, so Mourinho is going to be the manager. So there we go. So there we go, guys. The draft part of the video is now done. We've got some great players, of course. We've got record breaker Czech on the bench. Got inform Ronaldo as our left wing, and of course our first legend of the series as well. But let's see how it plays in the first round of the draft. Okay, time for the first game of today's FUT draft, and today we're going to start off with this team, and he's got a decent defense. He's not got the best in midfield, as Diego Costa is playing as a cam, so no idea why he's thinking behind that, but 75 chemistry, it should be a first win of this FUT draft. So we got off to a good start here, and it's basically 3v1, and in normal positions I actually make a mistake here, but this time went for the perfect opportunity there into George Weah. A fantastic finish past the goalkeeper. He has a 1-goal lead after under 10 minutes, so George Weah was fantastic. And I'm so glad I picked him, because without him, we were not very good. This team was not as good as I was expecting, and George Weah carried this team for most of this FUT draft. But did we actually concede a goal? And the main problem you're about to see is my defence. I could not defend with this team, and I played a FUT draft last night, you might have seen on Twitter, and I posted my results, and I was getting like 1 or 2-0 results. And like in this session, I was just conceding and just giving away chances, and you're about to see if we do actually concede any goals later on in today's episodes. And I just couldn't defend. Like, maybe it's down to the defence, maybe it's not me like committing enough challenges and stuff like that, but I just could not defend as well as normal. We do get a 3-1 lead here with Varane. It's a fantastic header from the Real Madrid centre-back, giving us a 3-1 lead. But you're going to see in most of the games in today's episode that I'm actually like dominant for most of the games. Just I can't defend against the counter-attack. So if any of you guys have any ideas of how you guys are defending against on this new patch, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm struggling right now. I'm still struggling after this patch has been out for what, like 2 weeks now, and I still can't defend consistently. Like I can defend well sometimes, but I just can't defend well all the time. But we do actually have a great first half, a 4-1 lead. This guy's pretty terrible, and he's just shouting through the connecting stuff, so it made it pretty annoying. We do get a fantastic strike there with Oscar, making it 5-1, and Oscar, he's got 2 goals, got an amazing long shot, and it makes it 5-1. And we're definitely going through now. Like, there's no way this guy could get back. And I was even annoyed about conceding that first goal, and I should have defended better. We do have time to get a 6th one here, as George Weah goes straight through the defence and finishes it past the goalkeeper. And as you see here, guys, with 10 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go, this guy does in fact rage quit the game. So it's a 6-1 win to start off with, and not a bad start. So game number 2 of today's episode, and we come up against another good team, and it's mainly a La Liga team as well. So Messi playing as a centre midfielder. He's got Bale, Griezmann and Ronaldo as his strikers, so another great team. But again, I don't know why he play Messi at centre mid. But we do get off to a good start here, and it's a poor tackle there from Laporte, which gives a penalty early on in the game. But this guy was actually quite decent, and again, I just couldn't defend against this guy, so you're about to find out. But first of all, George Weah does have a penalty. No way he's going to miss that. We make it 1-0 early on in the game yet again. So George Weah with his second opening goal in today's episode. and he's just fantastic. So we get another chance here. Messi's just trying to get around his defence. He falls out here to Ramirez. Goal of the episode right there. It's a fantastic strike from Ramirez in midfield. He just came up to it, took a touch, and banged it past the goalkeeper. And it's 2-0 straight away. Amazing goal there from Ramirez. But again on this right hand side, I couldn't defend. Clichy, I think, was my left back, and also Mangala. Mangala was absolutely shocking. Like, both my defenders, my whole defence was shocking, and I just could not defend with it. So I'll stop moaning about that now. But you're clearly seeing that I can't defend with this, basically the two centre-backs especially. Varane and Mangala were not good enough, but we do get a bit of luck here as Laporte does get his second yellow card of the game, gets a red card, and hopefully against 10 men we should make it comfortably through, but that's not the case. We do actually get our third goal here. You can see a massive ball into George Weah, and he makes a 3-1 with the volley, so it's all going well right now, but you're about to see in the second half, you're going to see the mistakes I make, and I just pass it straight to him. Again, Mangala, I should have maybe committed with a challenge, but Ronaldo goes straight through, finishes it past the goalkeeper, and gives him a chance of maybe getting back into the game. So that makes it 3-2, and still a long way to go in this game. So again, like, my defence was split apart. I've got to give the credit to the guy with the pass, Gareth Bale. Fantastic pass into Ronaldo, giving me a 3-3. And at this point I was thinking, are you serious? I've somehow been dominating this guy for most of the game, like in fact all of the game, and now I'm losing the game. Like, I don't understand what is going on. And like I can tell that I'm probably the one that are good to like going forward, but I just can't do the defending, and people who are just not very good at the game can still do better defending than me, so I just need to learn. And we do actually get another goal here. George Weah, like, he thought when we went 4-3 down, he was like, yeah, I'm going to just turn up and score, and he does it again here. So we get it off kickoff, give it to Ronaldo here, and you can see George Weah making the run through the middle. And this just sums up George Weah in about 5 seconds. Like, look at this, the tackle's coming in, he just weaves in and out past the defenders, a fantastic finish past the goalkeeper, and that's us into the semi-finals of this FUT draft. So not bad so far, but we are conceding a lot of goals. And now time for the semi-final. And this time last episode we got knocked out in the semi-final, so hopefully this time we can do a lot better. So that's the team we came up against. He's got Gabi, Roberto, Messi and Ronaldo, and then his midfield is incredible, and it really did show in this game. So early on in this first half, you can see the referee gives away a free kick, and Messi's going to step up and take it, and it's of course Messi, and he scores a goal for the opponent, making it 1-0. So just no way. I put a goal on the line and I still could not save it. Like, there's nothing to do with my defence, my defensive actual players. It's just you couldn't defend against that. But we do actually get another chance here. Some great bit of strength from one of my players, unlike Mangala and Clichy, showing him how it's actually done. And it's a fantastic finish past the goalkeeper. And you can see now we're 2-1 down. I actually missed out a goal, but I'll show it at the end of the episode. But George Weah yet again bringing us back into the game. 2-2 now. And this guy is just incredible. Again, showing Messi and Ronaldo how it's done. And it's a fantastic scoop turn. Like, yes, the defense of this guy was not good enough, but it's just incredible. And again, you can see him turning past the defender, looking for that space. He goes past inside, smashes the top corner, and we're now 3-2 up, going into the end of the first half. A fantastic finish from George Weah, and he's just incredible. Look at this again, guys. So he picks it up, and he just bangs it in. He's just absolutely incredible. But again, my defense is to blame here, and I just should have made the tackle there. And my defence was too slow, and it's just too easy. Like, I never get these kind of chances for myself, so I need to find a way of just trying to charge the ball down. So if any of you guys have any ideas, because I know you can counter and that kind of thing, but I just can't. Like, sometimes I can defend so well, but sometimes I can't. So I need to learn how to defend consistently. But in the second half now, it's now 3-3, and there's a lot of chances coming in the second half. So he actually gets the ball on the edge of the box. A fantastic first touch, and Kevin De Bruyne with the goal, making it now 4-3 to my opponent. And that's how the game ended. So that is the end of the episode number 2 for FUT Draft. And after this game, I was thinking, like, I should have won this game. It's an easy game to win with the team I have. I've not done well enough with this team, and I should have at least got to the final. But that's how it's going to end, guys. And let's now move on to the packs, and hopefully we can make some money back from these games. I don't actually know how I lost that game. Both those games we just played. So first of all, a 5-4 in the second round. Like, how am I conceding 4 goals? I don't know. I couldn't defend today. So I played a draft last night. I conceded 1 goal, won the draft. But today I conceded 8 goals in 2 games. So I don't know where. Like, I need to improve defensively, because sometimes I can defend well, and sometimes just can't defend at all, and that's what's let me down, because that guy was terrible. We should have easily beaten him. We do get a jumbo premium gold pack and a premium gold pack, but again, I should have won that draft. I should have, like, with the team I had with George Weah, with Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, an amazing front 3. Like, the midfield let me down, also the defence, because like I made Ramirez my CDM basically just defend, but he's still going forwards, so that left so many gaps for their players, and especially that second game, he went down to 10 men and was still able to get past. And the goal I conceded to lose that last game, Like, I must have tackled him about 15 times, but no, I still couldn't get the ball back. So anyway, let's get into the first pack now. It's going to be a premium gold pack, and hopefully we can actually make my coins back in today's episodes. And let's see what we're going to get here. So the first pack, and we get ourselves a 75 rated Polish keeper. So that is a great start, and 2 silvers, right? That is not the best of starts. We do get ourselves a left winger to left forward card, and also these will sell for a bit as well. So we're not going to make too much there. So I'll probably just quick sell these guys as well because they're not worth anything. For now, I'll go ahead and send them all to clubs. So that's not the best of first packs. We're now going to move on to the second one, a jumbo premium gold pack, and hopefully we get something good in this one. We need something good to keep this series going. So into the second pack now, Seville, and it's Vitolos. So not too bad, but apart from that, not really much I can use here. So I've got Martins, who's not going to sell, and a few contracts and a few fitness cards, but not really much I can sell here. So it's going to be tough to keep this going. Obviously, I need 11k from these 2 packs, so that's around about 5k. So maybe that's not too bad. And yeah, let's see if we can make that in the next episode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. And again, I just can't believe it. How did I lose that game? I don't know why I was defending like so stupidly and why I somehow conceded 4 goals in that last game. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, remember to smash a like on the video. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.